Oh hi, here's my video log for the 7th of July. I'm holding the video camera like this because I'm lazy as hell and I still haven't had the time to. I mean, it's probably out in the living room. The thing to hold the camera up in front of me. Yeah, I did not sleep last night. It's like 6 in the morning or something like that. You can hear the birds. It's beginning to be daylight. Um, Okay, so I did the video like 3 hours ago for yesterday's video, and it says like 5 people have seen it already. And I was, the title of the video is Finished Eusebius, right? No. Or Euripides, no. Goddamn freaking computer, dude. Ever since then, I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, God damn it, I want to have that bitch up. Like, that's the only thing that I care about, so. I'm just gonna kind of hang out here. I'm just gonna kind of hang out here. Um, um, I've got a bunch of stuff in the living room that I have to bring in here. I don't know if I have the energy though. I don't like doing that stuff when I'm like been up. I don't have the strength for that. So, anyways, yeah. What happened was I finished and I was uploading the video and I uh, I had to cut out the. It opened up at a good in 24 minutes. I was very happy about that. And then I cut out the book 5. Cut out pretty quick. Pasted it on another page. Pasted it on pretty quick. Fixed it. I had to cut out the chapters that I had to fix. It was like 25 or 30 that I had changed the name and also the link of it, the anchor. And then I pasted it back in, and that wasn't so long. And then I pasted that back onto the page, and that wasn't so bad. And then I saved it. And then I went to the menu and I copied it. And then I went to paste the menu on. And it was going fine. And then it just got stuck, just thinking, for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I let it do that for way too long. And I think maybe and I looked over on the right side and there was a couple of letters, like where the menu goes down. And so maybe and I was like, what, was that selected? And then did the ferret jump on it or something? But what I figured what was happened was, because what I have to do every time the thing is thinking, I have to then open up something in front of it, like my folders, my files has to open in front of Dreamweaver, because my ferrets always pop up out of nowhere, like in the middle of the night, and they will run on my keyboard. And I think maybe what happened was, as it was pasting the menu, because I saw that it selected the menu. That's another thing you have to do, select the menu, and then I pasted it. And I think as it was pasting, maybe the ferret started running up and down the keyboard. So then the keyboard now had to process a bunch of words on top of pasting. And, if you ask the Dreamweaver to do too many things at the same time, it'll crash the program. And maybe that's what happened. It just crashed the program and wasn't able to paste it. And after I knew, and it said program not responding, and after I knew for sure it wasn't going to paste, it was just going to do that for like days. Because it was like for 2 hours, I was like waiting. And basically not doing anything myself. I was trying to listen to a Giselle Alison, but it just wasn't working from Xenophon. And I was just watching like random YouTube videos about Titanic and stuff. Yeah, like the model and all the different videos. But anyway, yeah, so I finally shut the program down and then restarted the computer. And then I tried to restart the program, but it just got stuck for like a half hour, 45 minutes. Then it said program not responding. It wouldn't even start. And it started. Fuck yeah. And then so I shut it down, and then I restarted it again, and I see that it restarted. and it's offering to try to open it up the way that it was, and I'm not gonna do it. All I have to do, I'm not gonna do that. All I have to do is open up the page and then open up the menu and then paste the menu on top of the page, and then upload it. That's all I have to do, and then we're done. And then it's Hippocrates, which isn't nearly as big, dude, and super easy. And also, there's this thing that I decided I wanted to do. Super duper time consuming as hell, but it's something that I want to do anyway because it's a learning. If it's a learning tool, then even though it's time consuming, you wouldn't look at it as a time consuming thing because it's something that it doesn't take any extra time. If you learn it, it doesn't take any extra time to actually just write it anyway. And there's no reason to not learn it. So what I want to do is on all the books that I have, like for example, and this is like, you can do this with every book. I wouldn't do it with the dialogues because it's just tiny little dialogues. But every book that where they're saying something in a chapter, what you do is, I have the chapters like Xenophon Agesilaus. You would have like, say 5 books. Each book has 20 chapters or whatever. And so how it is now is the chapters, it's just the box, it's just the numbers. The only way you would personalize the chapters, other than the number of the chapter, is how many pages and how much time it takes for each chapter, which is the stuff that I've been doing. But to help conceptualize the book and read the book and make it more interesting, what you want to do is make the book so that you have level 2. That's just level 1, where it's just the numbers. But then you do it where it goes down like this, and each chapter has a title. So, like for Xenophon Agesilaus, I want, I think like it's like 6 books. Each book has like 6 chapters. So I would manually do it myself. At the beginning, it was the beginning. I was thinking go and Google and see if I can find the book and copy it. But then I realized, well, if I copied it off the internet, there probably isn't. I'll do a really quick search before each of them, really quick, but there probably isn't one. I'd have to make myself. So what I plan on doing is listening to the chapters one at a time on all the books that I want to do this with as I'm working. And I have to pay attention to the chapter, though. Like, listen back and have it read to me, listen to the chapter, so that I can get a title for the chapter. So I know what the gist of the chapter is. And then I can then add the title to all the chapters. And boom, so I get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I get to level up the book, because a lot of my books are organized to that degree. And also, you're learning it at the same time, like when I had to do that actually with sort of. I had to do that with the Book of Enki because I got it off some woman's website, and maybe she like made it halfway or whatever, because I had Zachariah Sitchin's Book of Enki. And from the website, it had the name of all the chapters, and then it had the book. But it didn't show where the chapters were. It was just the whole book and then the name of the different chapters. So the person like didn't get done. So I was like, all right. I used her chapters or whoever made it. And then I just went through the book and I broke it up, I made it myself just from listening to it. And I learned so much that way. It was like listening to the book, only paying attention to it. It was like learning as much as like actually reading the book physically. So yeah, that's what I want to do with all these other books. You create chapters by just listening to each chapter and go, okay, boom. And then you just write the name. So I'm going to prepare. That's the next project I'm going to do. And I might even do it now because I'm so excited about it, because I just came up with it, is I'm going to prepare it. I'm going to make the level 2 of all the chapters of all the books that I intend on doing that with. And then it's all blank. And so then I know, okay, well, let's just do this one. Yeah. So anyways, that fucking started finally. So I'm going to go and paste that thing and once it pastes, I'm going to open up Hippocrates and get started on that. And at least it started. And so then at that point, you know, my priority is going to be to put my house back together and try to get a roommate. Yeah, so, but I at least wanted to get started with Hippocrates and get this one done. It's so annoying how I wish I could do it with 2 computers at the same time, but my other computer won't connect with a mouse because it's too old. So I can only do Dreamweaver for one, but you actually kind of can't do Dreamweaver with 2 computers because they start pasting on each other. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should do like Google Earth. No, but it doesn't connect to a mouse, so I can't use it. But that's fine. Yeah, that's too much. So anyways, that's my vlog for today. I'm going to go and try to get started with Hippocrates, finish uploading. Euripides. Yeah, and then when I'm ready, yeah, add all those different chapters. I'm probably going to be kind of tired. Like, I'm not tired at all, but I want to have a nap. I don't want to get started with getting my house together now. I need to get some REM. And as soon as I get up again, that's when it's going to be a priority to put the house back together. Yeah. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.